Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very exciting product review for you. Have you guys ever heard of the Lollipop baby monitor? Honestly, to tell you the truth, I hadn't, and I had spent months actually looking for one for Cooper when he was ready to go sleep in his crib. So for me to have never heard of this product before and for it to be as amazing as it is, I am just so blown away. When we were originally looking for a baby monitor for Cooper, there were so many to choose from. A lot of them had bad reviews. Majority of them though were pretty decent, but nowhere near perfect. We did eventually end up going with the Infant Optics DXR8, and I'm only telling you this because that is what a lot of my comparison is going to be. I'm going to be comparing the Lollipop monitor to that monitor. I have been using this monitor now for a few days, and let me tell you, you guys know I have absolutely no problem saying that I'm not impressed by a product. I have probably never been more impressed, to tell you the truth. That's a bold statement, but it is so true. I am so impressed by this product, and I am so happy that I own one. First, the product comes in this sleek box. So this is what the baby monitor looks like. This is actually the camera part, and it is so cool looking. There's nothing worse than that big ol' eyesore of a big camera on the wall with a bunch of wires and stuff, and I love how small it looks, and it's really great because this right here is completely bendable. You can bend it in any direction that you want to. You can wrap it around something. It was literally crafted with ease of setup in mind, not just, you know, this part right here, actually putting it on a wall or having it attached to something, but also setting it up and like linking it to your Wi-Fi system. It was such a breeze to do. That's two perks in one right there. One, it looks incredible. It is multifunctional. You can attach it to multiple different things. It also comes with a little arm that's a branch, and that can be attached to the wall, and you can just slide it right in, and you can angle it in any direction that you need to. That's currently how we have it on the wall for Cooper. And while you do actually need to attach a wire for it to work, it comes with these little things that go over the wire so that it kind of blends in with the wall. It's amazing. Those also can be used if you're going to attach it to the crib and you're worried about the wire and a choking hazard. They actually give you full directions. That's what's right here, right when you open it, of exactly how to keep it baby safe and to make sure that the wire is in those safeguarded little cubbies, and that prevents the baby from ever being able to touch it. Now let's talk about the setup. Setting this camera up was very easy. They even thought about putting in an alcohol swab for the wall so that you can make sure that when you're attaching the little arm that it was going on a nice clean wall. For setup, I basically just had to plug in the camera, download the app, and follow the instructions on the app. It was super simple. I didn't have any issues. Everything connected to the Wi-Fi perfectly, and it wasn't a hassle to set up at all. If you can follow simple directions, it worked perfectly fine. I actually feel like setting up my printer took me 4 times longer. Setting up the camera to look over Cooper's crib was super simple. Basically, all I did was open the app and turn the camera on. That way I could see exactly where I had the camera on the wall, and I can see what I would be seeing on the monitor. So without actually attaching it to the wall just yet, I kind of moved it around a bit to see, found the perfect spot, wiped the wall with alcohol, and attached the little arm, and then I was able to plop this right in and just bend it like this, and I was able to get it at the perfect angle and just bend it so that I can see Cooper's entire crib. Next, let's talk about the image quality. This is one of the aspects of the camera that I was so shocked by. The only time I've ever seen image quality this good is on a Nest camera, and those of you know those are very, very expensive and not necessarily meant to be baby monitors. The image is so incredibly clear. Also, I tested the camera quality in different light settings, so this is what it looked like during the day. This is how it would look during the day with the blinds closed. This is exactly how Cooper naps. And this is what it looks like at nighttime. When you open the app, this is what it looks like. I really love this because the second you open the app, it's super quick. It doesn't have a really long load time, so you don't have to worry about, you know, using your phone for other things. I also especially love the fact that this space right here is meant for other cameras. So when our baby girl is here, I'll be able to see Cooper and our baby girl at the exact same time. You also right here have your little notifications. So if there's yelling or noise or crying, the camera will pick up on it and it will alert you on your phone whether you're in the app or not. This can also be turned off in the notifications, but I like to keep it on. So all you have to do is just click and it will bring you into the camera. Now I have the camera right here, so it's not actually set up right now. You can take a photo, you can play music through the camera. If you press this right here, it will flip the camera so that you can see everything this way. And right here is your mute button. This button right here, if you hold it and press it, you can talk to them through the camera. And this right here is your decibel reader. You can also go into your main menu and go to this one right here. So every single time your baby wakes throughout the night, it will record a 30-second clip of your baby. So I can see in the morning early hours exactly when Cooper actually wakes up. I thought this was really, really cool and actually very interesting because there's a lot of the time that Cooper will play in his crib and I won't wake up. So he might be waking up at 5 in the morning when I think he's waking up at 5:45. And then for some reason, you know, he's sleepy 45 minutes before he really should be for his nap, and the reason is because he's actually been up since 5 o'clock, not 5:45 when he ended up waking me up. So I really love this feature. I think it's so nifty and cool. I also think it's so adorable to watch him like play in the morning with all of his teddy bears that are in his crib. So that is just a very unique, amazing feature of this camera. It also gives you a breakdown of data history. So I'm actually able to see all of the decibels and go through them. I just think that's so cool. And a really awesome thing about this camera is it actually will distinguish between crying and just a loud noise. So you'll know when your baby yells and you'll know when your baby cries. You also have a picture of the day setting, and you can go and take a photo every single day of your baby. Here's the one that I took yesterday of him sleeping in his crib. You have the ability to save this photo to your camera roll, to upload it to Facebook, or to throw it in the trash. Another cute thing about the Lollipop monitor is that everything is sort of customizable. I am in there as Lex with my photo, Cooper is in there as Cooper with his photo, Dan has his own account as well. So I sent last night one of my closest friends the link. I sent her an email. All I had to do was just type in her email and it sent right to her, but she was able to look at the footage and kind of watch Cooper live. And I also sent it to my dad, so he was able to like check in on Cooper whenever he wanted to last night. And while it's a little strange, you know, if you're like giving it out to random people, but for a grandpa to kind of check on his grandson, you know, whenever he really wants to at nighttime, I mean, I'm totally cool with that. And I really love the fact that Dan, who works overnights, you know, while I'm sleeping and Cooper's sleeping, he can check on Cooper. And, you know, what if something happened to me? Dan would be able to check in on Cooper and he'll be able to, you know, see if he's okay. Now, here is the only downfalls that I've been able to find out so far. I really love that my monitor, the one that I was using prior, picked up on the temperature of the room. Now, this camera can do that as well, but you need to buy an extra sensor for it. And I think it was under $40 for the sensor, so not a bad deal. But it kind of disappointed me when I had read that you had to purchase it separately, because you're already spending $150 on this system, which really isn't bad for what you're getting, especially since there's a lot of monitors out there that are like in the $200 to $250 range. This one is like far better. You do have to pay an additional cost to get those features that usually come standard on most of the monitors that are out there. So I mean, it's not the end of the world. It's nice that the feature's actually available, but you do keep in mind that you do have to pay for it. I hope that I've managed to cover everything for you. If you guys have any questions, please just let me know in the comments below. I will answer them right away. I'm still sort of learning about this monitor, but I am so impressed by it already. It comes in pink, it comes in a beautiful turquoise, and it comes in a lime color. So that's your 3 options for colors. They are all the exact same price. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please, like I said, if you have any questions, just comment down below. Like this video if you liked it, and I will see you soon. Bye!